Hello, everyone. Thank you and for joining me here at Evolutionary Energy Arts. And today we're going to have a discussion on the pineal gland, also known as the third eye. Traditions around the world have recognized the power and ability of the third eye going back thousands of years. In fact, I think it was a much more well-known thing thousands of years ago than it is now. What the third eye is, in biological terms, is the pineal gland, which is a gland that is located in the center part of the brain there, and it looks almost like a little pine cone. And what it does is it regulates melatonin and serotonin production. And melatonin regulates our sleep cycles, and serotonin is a feel-good hormone. However, there is a lot more going on to the pineal gland than just that hormone regulation. The ancients recognized that the third eye was basically a way to communicate to other dimensions. Humans are multidimensional beings, or we were born that way, and that's the way we're supposed to be. But something has happened to keep us kind of grounded and rooted in this third dimension. The ancients knew that one of the keys to opening up the third eye is basically taking in a lot of daily sunlight. The sun not only sustains us with its life-giving heat and the energy and the nourishment that it brings, but it's also constantly sending us energy and knowledge. It's transferring data to us through its light. The sun triggers the hormone production in the pineal gland. Here we've been basically brought up in an age where we've been brought up to fear the sun, to worry about skin cancer and things like that. Put on your sunglasses, you might end up with cataracts, or definitely lather up with the sun lotion so you don't get melanoma. But the ancients knew that the sun was very, very important. The ancients actually also knew how important the pineal gland is. And that tradition has been kept basically under covers and guarded by a lot of the secret societies in the world. The Vatican, you can see this big statue of a pine cone, which is representing the pineal gland. And you could see how important it is that it's also on the staff that the Pope carries. They recognize the power of the pineal gland. This other photo in the middle is ancient Sumerian photo, again showing the pine cone or the pineal gland. For the pineal gland, when it's activated, it becomes a transmitter and a receiver to the higher dimensions. One of the reasons, and probably the main reason, that we don't have naturally the ability that our ancestors had to travel multidimensionally, to communicate multidimensionally with other beings, other entities, with the higher realms. Part of it is because our water has been fluoridated, and fluoride calcifies the pineal gland, as you can see from these photos. And this has really been done on purpose. This has been done not just to help keep cavities at bay, but fluoride makes people docile, more easily manipulated. And by shutting down the pineal gland, it keeps them away from higher powers and higher truth. And fluoride is in 70% or better of the United States drinking water. Now, over in Europe, most of the nations won't tolerate fluoride because they know how bad it is for you. It actually could cause cancer. One of the groups that did force fluoridation on their people were the Nazis. And this says, do you really think Hitler cared about cavities? Because he put fluoride in the water in the concentration camps, which was done to dumb down the captives, stifle their will to resist, and make them compliant. It also made them infertile. Have you seen the fertility rates in industrial Western civilization lately? In some countries like the United States, it has decreased by over 50%. So you have to ask yourself, what is going on? Why don't the powers that be want us having our pineal gland fully activated? Well, when it's fully activated, you're able to see so much more than just what you see with your two eyes. Your two physical eyes, are limited in what they could see. We only see a tiny percentage of the visible spectrum of light. With the third eye open, we're able to see a much larger, much larger spectrum of light. Also, you could start to see people's auras. You could see the energy around people, around any living thing, and just things in general. With practice, you could start to see colors, colors around people, colors around objects. And with even more practice, you'll start to recognize that these colors and the energies basically will tell you what people are thinking. It becomes obvious. So if we were all able to see fully each person's aura, we would know when we're being lied to. We would know when we're being manipulated. We would know when we're being cheated. We would know when the politicians are telling us things that they truly don't mean. Campaign promises that are going to never happen. This would really drastically change things, don't you think? Can you imagine a politician that tells you something and all of a sudden you see their energy change color and you know they're lying? It would definitely help you in deciding who you're going to vote with next or vote for next. So this is all part of the great thing that's going on with the fluoridation of the water. There's many other ways they're doing this as well to keep us dumbed down and to keep us from realizing our multidimensional true being that we are. So what can you do? One of the best things to do, obviously, stop drinking fluoridated water. Also, do things to decalcify your pineal gland. There's quite a few different supplements you could take. A good natural whole foods diet, especially loaded up on plants and vegetables. A lot of products from the sea is great. A lot of basically seaweed and things along those lines will help with it. Very, very, very productive is saying mantras and vibrating mantras. Mantras will actually vibrate and decalcify the pineal gland through the vibrations. Vibration is a powerful tool in decalcifying the pineal gland. I do have a meditation and mantra up on my YouTube, so please go ahead, check that out. I will be posting some other ones as well. So I just wanted to make you all aware of this. If you work to decalcify your pineal gland, you will be amazed at what will happen to you. The changes and things that you could perceive will actually be amazing. You'll start to see the etheric layer around people. With practice and time, you'll be able to see different layers of the aura as well. And just your overall intuition will increase. So I just wanted to share this with you all. I hope you all have a great day. Please like, subscribe, and share my YouTube channel. Help us get the word out. I truly appreciate it. And check out my website, evolutionaryenergyarts.com. Thank you all. In love and light, namaste.